What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So, I did it again. I am going to share what I've been warming. Yep. I'm on a streak here of keeping to my schedule. So, this shouldn't be too long, but, because I did keep it to a week, I like the weekly schedule as long as I'm able to record on Sundays. And, yeah. So, anyway, that being said, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm going to sort all this out by vendor. There is only vendor this week. There is no Scentsy. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with what I've been melting. So I will start with the single scents first because, that's the easiest. And I did do all vendor, and I did do a hard focus on one vendor in particular. And I'll explain why shortly when we get to that vendor. All right, so first up is Second and Spruce. And this is Dark Nights. Dark Nights is Palo Santo, Mallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean Mallow, and Blackberry. This is a really pretty scent, you guys. In fact, I have a few. I think I got 3 more mini loaves of this. It's just sweet, a little smoky, just a touch of a perfuminess to it, but not so much so that you want to delegate it to your bedroom or your bathroom. You really pick up that sweet berry, the blackberry in here, and it's creamy from the Mallow Fireside, and the Palo Santo and the Mallow Fireside kind of give it that little bit of a smoky feel. It's just a pretty scent. It was one of the first scents that I actually fell in love with from Second and Spruce last year. So yeah, I wanted to melt this one. In fact, I may have melted this the week before, and I said I was going to go ahead and finish the mini loaf off, and that might be what this one is. So yeah, finished it. Then I wanted to get, oh no, I'll go to that one in a minute. Then I did a Sassy Girl Lace on Your Bum. I really like this scent. It's a beautiful bedroom scent. It's a vanilla lace, salted caramel, pistachio, jasmine, and vanilla. It's so beautiful. So I think the salted caramel pistachio, I think it's supposed to be like a boom boom vibe, and vanilla lace and vanilla might be, I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is it's a pretty scent. I don't know if it's from another Victoria's Secret and lace and boom boom cream. I don't know, but it's pretty. I like this in my bedroom. It needs a little body care. The jasmine gives it a very subtle floralness to it. The pistachio and the caramel give it a bit of sweetness. It's a very pretty scent. It is Lace on Your Bum. And being that I only have 6 cubes left, I will probably keep this out and finish this off, because I hate leaving, like, just, I don't mind, like, if I got a half a tub, but when I got like half of a mini loaf or a quarter of a mini loaf or 6 cubes, I want to finish it rather than put it back with its storage. Okay, then I wanted to do some Traverse City. And the first thing I did was Botanical Bliss. And this was really pretty. Botanical Bliss is green leaves, light floral, watery aloe, and musk. And I did this in my bathroom because it's a perfect bathroom scent. You do get a floral here, but it's not a heady floral or a one that's like headache inducing. It's not super heavy. It just adds that pretty soft perfume like scent to it. But then you've got that green in there. So the green kind of makes them more like a fresh bouquet of flowers. It's aquatic. So it's aquatic, it's floral, it's very, I don't even want to, yeah, I guess it could be spa. It almost reminds me of like high-end hotel. And that might be coming from the musk in here. Yeah, this is pretty. I thoroughly enjoyed this in my bathroom. It did very well in the bathroom, so that was a win-win for me because I struggle with the bathroom. But Botanical Bliss is very pretty. If you like high-end spa, high-end hotel scent, little watery, floral bouquet, this one is pretty. Then I couldn't wait any longer, you know, and I don't even know, maybe I grabbed the bag. I should have looked at all the bags I have of this just to make sure I was getting the oldest one, but that's Frankenstein. I didn't want to wait any longer. I wanted that yummy bakery, and I love this blend so much. You've heard me rave about it time after time after time. And that is buttery cupcakes, sweet pumpkin, crushed pecans, and vanilla bean. It is just buttery goodness. It's a buttery, sweet bakery scent. And you get the pecans in here. What really blows me away is the butter. The butter is just so rich, and it's like melted butter mixed with sugar, and I absolutely love this blend. I love it. And I used that. Yeah, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I wanted to wait. I was trying to give it cure time. I couldn't. I says, I really want to melt that Frankenstein. In fact, I think I've got 4 shape bags. And I like the shape bags. I don't like storing shape bags. But, see, they're just cute shapes in there. So let me take one out. This one's like a flower with the peace sign. Oh God, it smells so good. But I didn't check the dates on my bags to make sure, because she doesn't, it's not really a pour date. This is from her March. You see that date, 3/10/24 here. That's when she, that was kind of from the month that she offered it. It's not necessarily the date she poured it. So I was kind of waiting. And yeah, I couldn't wait. I had to melt it. Frankenstein is so good. If you like a sweet, buttery, cupcakey bakery with some pecan notes in it and vanilla, try Frankenstein. It's so good. Oh, all right, moving along. Another one, 2 more that I could not wait for. This is Knowles Farm Scents. And the one I absolutely should have waited for. That was my fault, but I was being impatient and I had to try to melt it. And this was actually a sample that came in with the RTS order, and it was called Gingerbread. You guys, I'm cold. This was like, it was like I had a loaf of warm gingerbread in front of me. Gorgeous. It's cinnamon, ginger, tonka bean, nutmeg, vanilla, molasses, and sugar. Unbelievable. It's big ass gingerbread loaf sitting here. Just freshly baked. So good. However, this was poured on 7/4. What day did I melt this? It was about 4 days ago. So if today is the 22nd, it was around the 18th or so of July. So it didn't even really have 2 weeks to cure yet. I should have waited. I couldn't smell it. Now, that I will purchase it based on the cold. I'm going to purchase it if and when he offers it again. I will probably get a brittle, and if it's offered in a brittle, and yeah, because on cold, this sucker was strong. I mean, it's all in your face. It's strong, it's bold, it's beautiful. The ginger and the cinnamon and the molasses, the sweetness of the molasses, and it's really good. It's an authentic gingerbread. This is all on me. I should never have warmed it that soon. My fault. I was impatient. It smelled so good on cold, I just had to warm it. But we all know you can't warm something that's only had 2 weeks to cure. You've got to minimum a month. So that's my fault, but I love it, and I know it's going to be a fantastic performer because Knowles Farms always performs well. So I will definitely, without a doubt, purchase this. Then, this one had a pour date of 5/29, so I thought, you know what? It's good, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to warm it. And this one I just got in the last, the RTS, and that was Dreamland. So I just got this, last week, I think, sometime. Dreamland is cashmere cream, velvet sugar, and coconut milk lavender. I did this one in my bedroom. Perfect bedroom scent. Bathroom. It would go nicely in a bathroom. I was hoping that the lavender would have been a little more sweet, but I think that is from the cashmere cream that actually made it more of a perfumed note. However, that being said, it was still beautiful. It performed very well. But yeah, I wish it would have been a little sweeter. It's more of a perfume type scent. You get the lavender, but I actually feel, to my nose, I got more of the cashmere cream in this rather than the coconut milk lavender. So I think it could have been a little creamier and a little sweeter. But all that said, Dreamland was very, very pretty, and it's ideal for bedroom, bathroom. Dreamland. Okay, let's go ahead and do, I decided to get into my teddy bees. Now I've got some winners here, and I've got some, yeah. All right, so let's start with this one. I thought to myself, you know what? I've got a lot of stuff here that is a year old, and things that are close to it. So let's start warming some of your teddy bees. The first one is Whiskey Sweet in You. On cold, you guys, this is beautiful. This is warm amber, vanilla infused whiskey, warm pistachio, salted caramel, and sandalwood. This was poured on July 19th of last year. It's beautiful. It is so pretty. This was, I warmed this in my living area, which is why I used a half a loaf. I did put it in all my warmers. Half a tub. Now, mind you, my living room is not that big, so we're not talking like, oh, cathedral ceilings and all that crap. I've just got a moderate size living room. It was more background scent, and I know a lot of teddy bees is like that, and that's fine. However, even though it was a background scent, it was still difficult to detect. You had to really look for it. It wasn't a matter of a background scent that you came into the room and you had the presence of it being there. You had to go in the room and be look for it. So, I mean, I don't mind background scent when the presence is there and I'm not searching for it. So I can go in and I can just be like, this is pretty in here. It's very lovely. It wasn't like that. I had to search for it. So that being said, I think the rest of this tub will be warmed in my bedroom. Because I think it's going to perform a little better in there than it did in my open living room. Still a pretty scent. Okay, then I did a sophisticated confectionery. This was poured in June of last year. This is creamy butterscotch, oak barrel aged notes of bourbon, warm vanilla sugar, and frothy vanilla foam. I did this in my kitchen. I could not smell it. I just couldn't smell it. I can't even say it was a background scent. I couldn't smell it. So this one here will also move to my bedroom. I can't say much more on it because I could not smell it. Then we've got, oh, I got this in a bag. You know, I bought lids and I have yet to do anything, you know, replace the cracked lids. This is Cookie Monster. Now, Cookie Monster is baked vanilla macarons, right? Is that what it says? Sweet vanilla cookie and cupcakes at Tiffany's, and this was poured in August. This was amazing. This was a boomer. I just just creamy, sweet bakery goodness. It was beautiful. Yes, vanilla macarons. Yes, it was very oh, and the sugar sweet vanilla cookies and cupcakes. It was just creamy, sweet, beautiful bakery cupcake scent. Absolutely love this. That was gorgeous. And you see there's like a crack here in the, and like I said, I bought extra lids from her in the last RTS, and I've just been too lazy to take them out and put a new lid on, but whatever. I'll get there one of these days. All right, so next we've got, creamy cashmere and fireside marshmallow. If anybody has this and they love it and they've purchased it and used it and you had great luck with it, let me know. This is cashmere cream, caramelized sugar, fire roasted marshmallows, hints of whipped vanilla and sandalwood. On cold, I thought for me this is a beautiful bedroom scent. Again, my bedroom's not that small, 2 warmers, very hot warmers, so I use quite a bit. In fact, I went back and added more. I didn't use that much at first. Nothing. There was no scent at all. I can't tell you how disappointed. I get nothing from this. It's very light in the tub, or souffle. It's there and it's pretty, and I thought, ooh, this is a beautiful bedroom scent for sure. I couldn't smell it. So if anybody has creamy cashmere and fireside marshmallows and you've warmed it and you love it or whatever, talk to me. Where did you put yours? What did you use for a warmer? Because it did not work. It didn't throw at all. So I was really sad. Really sad because those scent notes are, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad it's only a souffle. So it's really not much of a loss. You know, poured on 7/14. I don't know. Maybe I'll try again at the end of August. We'll see. Maybe I will pass it along to a friend and maybe they'll have better luck with it. I mean, sometimes that happens often. I mean, sometimes again, it's just the house. You know, it has nothing to do with the wax. Then I did Frior Blom. This one I have melted before, and this is beautiful. This is a cashmere cream, tobacco flower, and Palo Santo. And this was poured on 3/28/23. This is amazing. It is just, it's a beautiful, oh God. The tobacco flower with that Palo Santo, it's everything. And I should have wrote on here because I think I bought this from somebody and I don't remember. I don't remember if it was Amanda. I don't remember. Was it? I don't remember. Summer? No, I don't think it was summer. I don't remember. But I love this scent. And I think I think that's what it was, is I had Frior Blom in a smaller size, and I think I used it all, and then I was like on the hunt for it. This is so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, so the cashmere cream is there, but honestly, the star here is that tobacco flower, and the Palo Santo is just, it's sexy, pretty, slightly earth note there with a smokiness in the tobacco. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful blend. Ah, love this one. If you can get your hands on some of the Frior Blom, try it. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So, one of my vendor focuses this week has been lavender and speckles. Now, my lavender and speckles collection, I'm trying to think how many I had. I'd have to look at my spreadsheet. I should have did that before I started the video. It wasn't huge. I want to say it was somewhere around, oh my God, 48.50 cents or pieces. But I don't remember off. It's on the smaller side. In fact, in the middle there, right here, these two, those two short, as you can see, they're just kind of like lopsided now because I've used so much. Those two have my lavender and speckles, and then I got my tubs and the cap dip. But anyway, so I placed an order recently with her, the recent pre-order she had. I'm trying to think how many I bought. I bought quite a few, but I didn't go insane. Oh, I forgot that one. That one got mixed in. Oh, so did that one. So did that one. Sorry. Some empty bags got mixed in with lavender and speckles. Anyway, I'm just going to stick with lavender and speckles because I started talking about it. So, I bought quite a few, but not a ton. I don't know, maybe, yeah, I can't even guess, to be honest with you, but more than a handful. And I'm also on her customs. And I know when I get called for customs is when I'm really going to splurge and take a dive and purchase quite a bit. So I thought, you know what? I don't have a crap ton. Let me go ahead and put a dent in what I have. I pretty much got through all of July of last year, and I'm worked into, I believe, September, October. And, so, I got through quite a bit. And I think in my last warming video I did too. So I'm going to continue that quest and warm my lavender and speckles just to get it down so that I could add to it. Okay, enough of that. So let's start out with this one. This one is Glistening Bay. Now, Glistening Bay is one of the first scents that I purchased from Lavender and Speckles, and you know, I was just trying everything. And this is I Heart Laundry. Yeah, laundry. Chris, who doesn't like laundry. Plum Sea Salt and Ozone. If you like laundry, this is gorgeous. It's a powerhouse. You got a little sweetness from the plum, the sea salt and the ozone, somewhat atmospheric, but really, this is a laundry scent. But it's fine, because where I warmed it was my basement. So, my basement smelled amazing. It smelled like fresh, clean laundry, and I didn't hate it, because that's what it should smell like down there. Just clean and fresh and laundry-like. So I was good with it. Glistening Bay. If you like laundry, this one is a winner. Then I did from her Gilmore's collection. Now she has since renamed most of the scents in the Gilmore collection. And I apologize, I do not have the new names. This is Emily Gilmore. And Emily Gilmore is cashmere cream blended with white tea leaves and Palo Santo. Classy. Now, because of this collection, I did go ahead and I watched the entire series of the Gilmore Girls, and I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic, and I'm glad I did, because it gave more insight into the blends from the Gilmore's collection on who these people were. And Emily Gilmore is the mom. I've already forgotten Lorelei's mom. And she's very, you know, hoity-toity and rich bitch, so to speak. And this scent does reflect that. And it was very pretty. I did this in my bedroom 2 times. Just so there's two separate days I melted this in my bedroom. It's pretty. It's just a classy perfume note. From the cashmere, you get that cashmere. The Palo Santo added a little bit of a smokiness to it. It was lovely. I got more of the cashmere than the white tea, which was fine. It was still a beautiful blend. It was a very classy perfume scent, and adequately named Emily Gilmore. Honest to God, that was good. Then I did a fall foliage. Fall foliage is Cranberry Woods Bath and Body Works type, Leaves Bath and Body Works type, and Roasted Pine Cones. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. I'm warming what I like, not just based on it's summer and it's hot out. This was pretty. This was prettier warmed up than it was on cold. What is that smell? I think it's the pine cone. Anyway, on warm, this gave me super fall vibes. It was like being in a rustic craft shop. Maybe you're on a farm picking apples and they have a gift shop and it's very rustic and woodsy in there, and you know, they got like, you know, handmade soaps and trinkets and whatnot. That's what this gave me. It just felt like very rustic. That could be the roasted pine cones, and there was an earthiness to it. It was just, now the cranberry didn't pick up. It was very woodsy. It was woodsy and earthy, and it was pretty. I really enjoyed fall foliage. It was the essence of fall in every way. It was very good. Then I did, oh, this one, I'm obsessed with this one. This one I put on my list. I have a whole list for what I want from Customs, and this was added to it. Pumpkin Crunch Milkshake. Oh my gosh. This was so good. It was just so good. It was, oh, well, give me your some notes. It's pumpkin caramel crunch cake blended with salty pretzel bits and vanilla ice cream. So you got that pretzel, and it was salty, but not overly salty. I like salty pretzels, so I'm fine with that, but I know Summer Michelle, she does not like a super salty pretzel. This was not super salty. It was salty, but not like, woo, that's a salty pretzel, okay? So you got the salty pretzel there with that pumpkin and the vanilla ice cream, and it was creamy pretzels with sweet pumpkin. It was so good. I mean, I am on my list. I'm going to get some of this. I loved it. Then we've got, oh, and I really like this one too. In fact, I wasn't sure I was going to, and I was worried that maybe I let it sit too long. It's Black Cherries by the Fireside. So this is Marshmallow Fireside and Black Cherry Merlot. I got worried because when I got this in July of last year. When I opened the bag, I could barely smell it, and I went, "Oh my God, it happened to me. I let something sit too long, and now it doesn't smell anymore." So I says, "I'm gonna melt it." I melted this in my living room. I used all 6 shapes that were in the bag, and very pretty. It was a background scent. I believe if I could have put it in all my warmers, it may have bumped up a bit more. That being said, it was still super pretty. It was just, you almost got that wine note, you know, a black Merlot. Oh my God, a black Merlot. A black cherry Merlot. In a creaminess from the Marshmallow Fireside with just a little bit of a smokiness there. It was pretty. In fact, I had a client that night, and she had brought somebody with her, and they came a bit early, so I wasn't finished up with the client before them. So I said, go ahead, have a seat in the living room there, and, just finishing now. So when I had started them, the girl my client said, "Oh, so-and-so said your house smells so pretty." And I went, "Oh, and this is what it was. It was black cherries by the Fireside." So that was good. Very happy with that one. Then I finished up a large bag of pistachio vanilla cream pie. This is just everything that it is. It's pistachio pudding cake, creamy vanilla, and pie crust. For me, it is mostly just a beautiful pistachio vanilla scent. It's just if you like pistachio and vanilla, this was great. The pistachio isn't super cherry. It's a cross between cherry and a little almondy with a little nuttiness to it. So it's not that super sweet pistachio. The sweetness came from the creamy vanilla. Beautiful. Absolutely love this one. In fact, this was something I had asked. This is from July of last year. This was something I had asked Beth to make. I wanted a pistachio cream scent. Okay, then I've got Blackberry Moonlight. Again, this is Blackberry Soft Peony Musk blended with Gain Moonlight Breeze Laundry. I did this in my bathroom, and I finished it in my basement. It is a very pretty laundry scent. You get the peony here. I did not get much blackberry from it. I basically got that clean laundry scent. little sweetness from the blackberry, but yeah, this was a pretty, again, this was a good laundry. If you're into the laundry scents, this was lovely, and I enjoyed it when I went down in my basement to do wash. Okay, so now we've got pipe smoke and sugar cookies. This is from the, I received it in October. Pipe smoke and sugar cookies. It's pipe tobacco blended with maple bourbon and sugar cookie. So good. I'm really picking up on the sugar cookie heavy here. But when I warmed it, it's just sweet goodness. It is sweet and sexy. The bourbon and the pipe smoke, the pipe tobacco, with that maple bourbon, just gives it enough of masculine sweet without being a masculine scent. The Sugar Cookie Royale is the star here. It's beautiful. Okay, the next one, and this is also a Gilmore Girls collection. This is Paris Geller. Paris Geller is fresh Macintosh apples, white tea, and a feminine blend of peach and apple blossoms atop smooth coconut milk, jasmine, and hydrangea. Very pretty. And yes, that would be Paris Geller. This is, I've got this in my bathroom, my bedroom. It's a pretty young woman's perfume. So it doesn't have those real heady perfume notes. It's more juicy, sweet florals from the peach and the apple. On cold, you get the apple. On warm, you get the apple. But it's blended so well with the florals that it's just a pretty feminine young woman scent. It's lovely, and it's a very appropriate bathroom, bedroom smell. Okay, last but not least from Lavender and Speckles is Friday Night Dinners. Okay, I actually have this warming right next to me right now. On cold, whew, amazing. It is sweet cranberry marmalade blended with honey cornbread and topped off with French bourbon. Now, I want to say I could smell it. I'm struggling. I'm going to reach over. I'm going to carefully pick up this wax dish. I'm not getting much throw on this. Again, my house, my warmers. You could possibly have a completely different experience, and I'm sure many people have. Because Friday Night Dinners is... I've heard it talked about before. On cold, you get all those beautiful notes. The cranberry marmalade and the honey cornbread and the French bourbon. I'm not smelling it on warm. But on cold, you do. You get that cornbread with that cranberry and the bourbon note. And it's really enticing and pretty. I'm not smelling it. So, this was not a winner for me. Not everything is going to be winners. And I'm not sad about it, right? I mean, I'm just not. That's just what it is. it happens. And I just roll with it. Is what it is. Okay, so the last vendor I have here, I know I was supposed to say lavender and speckles, but I forgot about these, and they were mixed in with the empty plastic baggies. I did some Britas. Again, you know, didn't want to wait. And these are all fairly recent pours, actually. So this one here was a sample. It was like a small Snap Bar sample. And on cold, I was just like really taken with it. And it is Garden Mint and Cucumber. On cold, there's just something about it. Now, you know I don't like mint. And I think, so good. It is, you get the cucumber. Absolutely, the cucumber's here. The Garden Mint is fresh picked mint leaves. These aren't, it's not artificial mint. It's like Britta took pounds of mint leaves and crushed them down into an oil and threw it in the wax. I mean, it's fresh mint, green mint leaves. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I know what my mistake was. First of all, powerhouse. This thing blew up. I put it in my kitchen, but it traveled. I was in here with the door open, and I could smell it coming in this room. I was like, oh my God, that mint. It's a powerhouse. So I used the whole Snap Bar. It was too much mint for me. But I'm thinking, had I used less, I might have gotten more of the cucumber. Because I really like this on cold. And I may give this another try. I don't know. If I can get a small shape, maybe, if she offers it, just a small amount, I might purchase that and try it again using less wax. But yeah, this was, yeah, I like that one. Okay, then I wanted to do one of her Beach Nights blends that came in the Beach Night sampler, because her Beach Night sampler was really good, you guys. And I thought, you know what? I want to get warm some of this before I don't feel like warming that vibe. And this one, and there is no names to her Beach Night sampler blends because they're just sampler blends. So at some point they'll get names. So this one is Beach Nights Black Amber and Lavender and Vanilla Musk. I did this in my living area. It was so pretty. Oh God, the Beach Nights was beautiful. Now I think the lavender, which was a good thing, because I've really only been getting into the lavender when it's sweet. But the Beach Nights gave it that sweetness. So it's the Beach Nights blend, which is what? Salty sea air, s'mores, which I never smell s'mores. Marshmallows. I can't remember. Anyway. It's just, you got this beautiful Beach Night smell. Please, I hope you all know what Beach Night smells like, because she has a good Beach Nights oil and it smells like Beach Nights. And then you get the essence of that lavender, and the amber kind of deepens it a little bit and makes it a little bit more sexy and provocative. So yeah, I enjoyed this. Then this was a sample she had sent in my last pre-order, but I also bought a souffle in this, and that's the Black Angel. And this was poured on 628. I went ahead and poured it because it was strong as hell on cold. I thought, this is going to go. This is going to perform. I said, I don't think I'm going to have an issue with throw on this. It is a Black Sea, Decay, and Barnwood. That is so pretty. Now, let me say, I'm not picking up the burn wood. And I didn't pick it up on warm either. But all that said, I really liked it. I did this in my bathroom. This was a pumpkin, a little pumpkin. It was about that big. It was a good size. I cut it in half and put one in each corner. And the bathroom smelled fantastic. I would describe it as sea and earth. I say that because you got the earthiness from the decay and probably the burnwood, even though it didn't smell like burnwood. There was an earthiness there. But then from the Black Sea, you got that aquatic, and it was masculine. Definitely a masculine scent. And I don't mean masculine in cologne notes. I mean masculine that it's something you would find in a very refined man's house. And I don't mean like, oh, what do they call those guys? Oh God, not millennials, or you know what I'm talking about? They got a name for those guys that are really like, you know, they're fussy and their apartments are beautiful and clean. And what do they call those? Men, something man. Don't remember. That type of man. Not your farmer type man. We're talking stockbroker, or, you know, that type of man. Wish I could, you know the man who gets a pedicure. What do they call those types of guys? They go for pedicures and they get their nails done, you know, a manly nail thing, you know, where they just buff the nails to a shine and do the cuticle work. But metrosexual? Is that what they call them? I think that's the word I'm looking for, metrosexual. I think that's it. I don't know. Anyway, this was really pretty. I enjoyed Black Angel very much. I'm glad I have a souffle. It's a perfect, for me, it's a perfect bathroom scent. It's not a scent I want in my living area or my bedroom. Because to me, the freshness, there was a freshness there, a masculine freshness, earthy, fresh, watery, aquatic, but strong. I liked the Black Angel. All right, guys. That's all I got. It's under an hour. I think I did pretty good. And, yeah, I got through a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of empties, and that's pretty good for me. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, and your busy schedule. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. If you have any questions on any of the scents, if you want something you want to know more about, let me know in the comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, have a great day, great night, great weekend, whenever you happen to be watching, and we will chat again real soon. Bye-bye.